Hi, this is me starting. Welcome to We're Having Fun. This is a very business-related podcast. Very serious. My name's Mark. Hi. Thank you for that whimsical intro, Wilson.
Wait, what?
I don't know. Because our intro plays before we start.
Oh,
I'm just going to credit it to Wilson.
Okay.
Even though the real credit is in the credits, if you're looking for who actually did our theme. I don't remember who it is.
This is off to a great start.
Let's start over. Welcome back to We're Having Fun. Hi, I'm Mark. Thank you, Wilson, for our theme. Still going to keep with that, though. I'm still keeping with that. I'm back here with Krista. She's over there. Hi, Krista.
Hi.
Welcome to my home.
This is not your home. This is my apartment.
Oh, I bought the complex.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is my home. Get out. We're back for another week, and this is what we're doing.
Okay, well,
I don't know. I'm tired.
Okay. First of all, let's just say that we're a bit late this week because we didn't have time to record this weekend.
Yes.
There have been a lot of things happening.
I had to work 2 overnights, like multiple shifts, so
yes.
I was very tired all weekend, and still tired, but better. And yeah, so we're here now.
Yeah, and I've been dealing with a sick dog, but he is better now. So
he's better.
Yes.
Everything's looking up.
Yes.
For us, and we still got to watch some stuff.
Yeah, we did.
And we're going to talk about it.
Yeah.
The first thing we're going to talk about
is Hawkeye episode 3.
Oh, I thought you were like wishing that we were supposed to talk about something else beforehand.
I was just like, are you ever going to say it?
Are you forgetting? No, yes, Hawkeye episode 3. I'm very disappointed in myself after our last podcast.
Yes, because you're like the comic book person in this relationship.
King. People call me guru.
Sure.
People call me the comic book guy. And we were talking last week about her mom's boyfriend,
yes, Jack.
Like, why does he have all these swords around? God, there's just swords everywhere. And I was just like, that's so weird. Why is that?
Why is that?
Because he's the swordsman. It's his whole deal.
Well, I guess that would make sense, wouldn't it?
All he does is swords.
Okay.
He's in the comics. He's the one that trained Hawkeye. So, and he's been an Avenger. He's also been a villain. So I don't know. You don't know. Who knows how this is going to turn out? But
is he a bad guy or is it just a red herring?
Yes. Who knows?
Maybe we'll find out next week on Hawkeye. The end. Let's move on.
That's all we wanted to say.
No, kidding.
But yeah, I felt so dumb just talking so much about all the swords and how weird it was, and then not realizing because I had just read these comics like a week ago.
Yeah,
and I can't even remember his name. He's got a weird name though. It's like Jack
Duquesne,
but it's spelled crazy. It's spelled French.
I was gonna say it's probably French.
Yeah, just
because
crazy.
I mean Armand sounds like a French kind of name. So
it's true. Butterscotch.
Is his name actually Jack or is it Jacques?
It's
Duquesne?
Jacques.
Okay,
yeah, or at least spelled like Jacques.
Okay,
so
I'm still calling him Jack because I don't care.
I call him that guy.
It's that sword guy.
Weird sword dude.
You know him.
Yeah. So yeah. I'm very ashamed of myself, but it's fine.
Was there anything else that you missed?
I don't think so.
Like Pizza Dog?
No.
Okay.
What would I have missed with Pizza Dog?
Well, we didn't say that was Pizza Dog, and apparently that's a thing that I didn't know about, but I heard some people talking about, oh yeah, it's Pizza Dog from the comics.
Well, Pizza Dog they didn't actually name him Pizza Dog, but he just ate pizza in the comics. I think they might have joked about it. His original name was Lucky.
Oh, okay.
And there were a couple things I missed. Like, in the comics, he runs out into traffic and actually gets hit in the comics, and Hawkeye takes him to the vet and saves his life, and then so he adopts him at that point, and he names him Lucky. Mm-hmm. And then, but he does eat pizza, and I think everybody wanted his name to be Pizza Dog, but they didn't. Okay. That's not what it was, but now it is.
I was going to say, well, it is in the TV show now.
And I forgot also that he's deaf in this, and he was deaf in the comics too, because he got stabbed in the ear with an arrow.
What the?
Yeah, it was crazy. So, yeah, I'm glad we didn't have to see that. I don't need to see that. I didn't really like seeing it in the comic, to be honest with you. So, yeah, now we can get into the real meat of the episode and actually what happened in this episode.
Okay, so Hawkeye, episode 3. It starts off with
Echo.
Or Maya. Her name is also Maya.
Yeah, I read a little bit about Echo, what she does. Mm-hmm. Her powers are that she's kind of like Taskmaster, where if she sees somebody do something, she can copy it. Okay. So, yeah, there's a scene in this episode where, in the karate class, where she sees that kid trip that other kid or take him down. Uh-huh. And she just does it after that. It, yeah. So, yeah, so that's pretty much what she does. We see that she had a good relationship with her dad. Yeah,
because when it starts off, it shows her when she's young.
Little girl, little cute kid.
7 or... Was it 2007?
I have no idea.
I think that's what it said. Something like that.
Sounds
anyway,
right.
So she's in school.
Yeah.
And she's not in a deaf school.
Right.
So she's not with other kids who are deaf.
Yeah.
And he tells her basically that, hey, this is probably better for you because you're kind of going to be straddling both worlds. The deaf world and the hearing world, I guess.
Yeah.
And so in the long run, in the long run, it's going to be better for her because she's going to be able to read lips really well and everything. Mm-hmm. Which she does. She's pretty good at it.
Yep. She's deaf and she has a prosthetic leg.
Yeah, she does.
Which the actress just has a prosthetic leg. That's not the comics thing. Okay. That's just her. So that's cool to see.
Is it her whole leg or just her foot?
Honestly, don't know.
Okay. I just put down.
I just know she has a prosthesis. There we go.
Yeah, there you go. Got it. So yeah, she was very, very close to her dad, and it never shows her mom at all. So I guess her mom died or something. It doesn't really say, but yeah, she was very close to her dad, and he gets killed.
Yep, by Ronan.
So,
but do you think it was Hawkeye Ronan? We're assuming it is.
Yeah, we're assuming it is.
But his outfit's been all over the place.
But also, that's why Tracksuit Mafia is after him, because he was killing them.
Well, he was killing a bunch of different...
Yeah, but I mean, he recognized Tracksuit Mafia when they showed up.
Yeah, he definitely dealt with them, but... But he doesn't... Well, no, he does. I was going to say, he doesn't kill... Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does.
He kills. He definitely does.
He does not care. He kills people. He did kill people.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
And also, there's a character that it hasn't shown yet called...
Her uncle.
Uncle.
Yeah.
Don't know if it's her actual uncle or just someone she says calls uncle.
Yeah.
So.
And he runs the show, apparently.
Yes.
And we just haven't seen him. So, we'll see who that turns out to be. Mm-hmm. But yeah, whenever her dad gets stabbed, he, puts his hand up to her face and... gets a bloody handprint on her, basically. And that happened in the comics, and so every time she goes out, she paints a handprint on her face to represent her dad. So that was calling that out, or a nod to that.
Okay, but she doesn't do that in the show that we've seen. Anyway.
That we've seen, yeah.
Because I was like, and what's the point of that? As you're explaining it, I'm like, and... Because I didn't even, pay attention to that part. So.
Yeah. It was a good backstory. Gave her a lot more depth, and she's more... What in the words I'm thinking of? Trying to think of... Not relatable.
Interesting?
Yeah, I don't know. Where you feel for her. I don't know.
It makes her, more of a empathetic character.
Sure.
I guess. I don't know.
I feel for her.
yeah. And I will say that, during most of the beginning of this episode... I wasn't paying attention. I mean, I was not looking at my phone or anything. I wrote notes after for a lot of this because I was just like glued to the screen when it was doing her backstory. I was like, this is very interesting.
Good, yeah.
So yeah, I enjoyed it.
I like her. And then we cut back to the present day where the Hawkeyes are being held in an old KB toy store.
Yep, they are.
Which a lot of toys left in that abandoned KB toys. Mm-hmm. I don't know who was in charge of closing that down, but... Well,
I mean, it could have been that it just closed down during, like, the snap, like, when that happened.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
And, you know, because a lot of things probably just... Yeah. There was nobody there to run it.
Like, I think KB Toys was, in this universe, still in business at the time of the snap, still going.
Guess so.
It was, like, the biggest toy store in the world.
Which I don't know if KB Toys... Is that still a thing?
No. They shut down a long time ago. Okay. Yeah. I think they tried to reopen like in 2018, but didn't go well.
Okay. See, I haven't seen a KB Toys and I can't tell you how long. So.
Yeah, I think it's been over a decade that closed down.
Okay. And then I know that Toys R Us went.
Yep. It died.
Yeah.
Just can't have good toy stores anymore.
Guess not. So they're still tied up and Clint... tries to explain that Kate is not Ronan and that Black Widow killed Ronan.
Yeah.
That Ronan's dead. Black Widow killed him.
And Black Widow's dead.
And Black Widow's dead now, so... And they're like, how are we supposed to believe this?
Yeah.
Well, I saw it, he says. Which technically, I guess, if he stopped being Ronan at that point, it's kind of a Star Wars situation with the whole, your father's dead and Darth Vader killed him. It's like, I guess, if you really...
From a certain perspective.
Yeah, sure. Okay. So, yeah.
Yeah.
But she doesn't believe him. Maya does not believe.
Right.
Or Echo doesn't believe.
Yeah.
So, then they... Oh, she straight up attacks Kate Bishop.
Does she?
Yes. Or she, like, tries to strangle her.
Oh, yeah. They were like... She was trying to get her to talk or something.
Yeah.
And, it didn't go well.
Yeah. And then...
So, Clint escapes.
So, Clint escapes and starts fighting Echo... And there's, like, this big fight sequence while Kate is still, like, stuck, tied up. And she's like, how did you get out? She's just so confused all the time. Yeah. I'm like, that would be me. So he gets out. He starts fighting everybody. There's a ball pit that he falls into at one point and, like, swims through.
like a little anaconda in there. And
they're, like, peeking over to try to find him. And he pops out with 2 arrows, like one in each hand, and like stabs them in... I can't remember if it was in the foot. I think it was in the foot, yeah, in the feet. And then at one point he like shoots an arrow at somebody's hand, and I was like, oh, this is killing me. Ow, it hurts so bad.
And this was even after he like got the hearing aid kicked out of his ear.
Yeah, that's right.
She smashed his hearing aid.
Yeah, because she basically tells him, you should learn to live without technology, like, to help you hear. You should be like more like me.
Yeah, I'm great. Do like me.
Yeah, so she just like smashes that earpiece.
Yeah.
Which he does get it back. He does pick it up before they leave.
Yeah, but it's pretty smashed up.
But it's all smashed up. But yeah, they manage to get out of there.
Yeah, he frees Kate.
Yes.
And they take off and they go outside, and the first thing they see is a Dodge Charger, really sweet Dodge Charger. And this is also a nod to the comics because they have this big car chase thing, and he drives this Dodge Charger that he got from a love interest.
Okay.
And she's the one... he's the one shooting out of the car while she's driving. But in this, they switch it to where she starts shooting out of the car while he drives.
Is it a Charger?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was a Challenger.
Oh, it might be a Challenger.
Okay.
Very similar words.
They are very similar. Because I was like, wait. I think it may have been a Challenger. Yeah. So, yeah, they get into the car. They get into a different car.
Yes.
And take off in it. And, of course, Kate doesn't really want to get in there. She's kind of like, oh, but I wanted this other car. It looks better.
And he's like, we can't. It's going to get hurt. We don't want to damage that sweet car.
Exactly. So they get in this beat-up looking car.
Oldsmobile, yeah.
Yeah, and head off. She has, like, half of her body out of the window. And because as he's leaving, he does manage to grab his bow and arrows, but not her bow. And she's like, gosh, I want my bow back.
Yeah.
But she starts using his, and he's got all these trick arrows.
All the trick arrows.
Yes, and this was so much fun to watch. And also the camera angles in that were really...
At the beginning,
it was
where,
so
the camera was in the back seat of the car.
Yeah, the camera work was really weird. It was really cool. I liked it a lot.
It was a good choice.
Yeah. But yeah, so she's got all the trick arrows, and he's like, don't use this one, don't use this one.
Yeah, he starts pulling out ones I can't use.
And she's like, well, oh my god, just give me one I can use. So she shoots one, and it, like, hits one of the vans that is after them, hits the van's windshield, and this, like, goo comes out of it, and she calls it, like, a Play-Doh one, and I'm like, that's not like Play-Doh at all.
Yeah, I've never seen Play-Doh do that.
It's like slime. It's a goo kind of thing.
Yeah, it was like a putty slime.
It is not anything like Play-Doh.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they have the windshield wiper, and it's just, like, sweeping it across, and...
Yeah.
No, that's more of a slime. Yeah. Sorry, Kate.
By the way, I have Challenger car written in my notes. I just...
Oh my gosh, you just called it a Charger
Called it a Charger for whatever reason. It was in my head.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, when you think Dodge CH, Charger kind of automatically
just comes natural.
Yeah, it does. Because I was thinking the same thing, and I was like, but wait, I feel like it wasn't that.
Yeah. Then the next one she fires is an explosive arrow.
Yeah.
She fires it right into the grill of the van.
Yeah,
it blows it up.
It explodes the van, then she shoots one at one point, and it just kind of... It just sticks.
It's a plunger arrow.
A plunger arrow. She's like, what is the purpose of this?
I love that.
So yeah, she's using several different ones. I can't remember.
There's a tether arrow when they're driving through the Christmas tree farm that just grabs a bunch of trees.
Yes, they drove through a Christmas tree farm because we were watching this and we've been playing like Christmas movie bingo. Because we watch Hallmark movies together. And so we have like Hallmark Christmas movie bingo cards that we play with. And of course we're like, oh, Christmas tree farm, bingo.
There were so many tropes in this.
Yeah, there's so many things that we keep seeing. It's like, oh man, if we were playing bingo through this whole series, we'd probably have it.
Yeah. So. If this goes well, this may be one of my top Christmas movies experiences. We have to watch it every year.
Maybe. So.
Another one they shoot is at the street light. She shoots an acid arrow, which I can't remember why.
I can't.
It knocks the light out.
Okay, I was gonna say I can't even remember it at all. There was so much going on.
Then she shoots a gas arrow into one of the Challenger.
Yes.
And they wreck the car anyway.
Wreck the car, and it's like wrecked on both sides. It's just all messed up.
Yeah.
And they're on like this bridge.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. The Challenger just kind of like hits one side of the bridge and then hits the other side of the bridge. It's like, oh jeez. That was such a nice looking car.
It was. And everybody gets out.
Yeah.
And she fires an arrow at the guy, and it's the USB arrow. And so it just bounces off of him. Oh. You remember like in What If, whenever they shot it and it like uploaded Zola into Ultron.
Okay, I didn't know what that one was.
Yeah, so. In the comics, that's what he keeps his tax information on. Is this USB arrow.
Okay, so yeah, it doesn't do anything at all. It's just like bounces right off. I hope he got that one back because there's all his tax information just gone forever. Anyway, so then it comes down to like he tells her to shoot this one arrow, and it's just like a regular arrow. He's like, shoot it straight up.
Yep.
Or not straight up, but shoot it up, you know.
Yeah.
And so she starts to shoot it, and he shoots another one, and you see at the very end of it, it says pin. Yeah. And it's like, oh no, what is going to happen? It's going to pin particles. So it goes up, it hits the other arrow, which knocks it down and like makes it gigantic and it falls down. So that was a really fun one.
Yeah, that was great.
So then they jump off the bridge and swing down because there's a subway. The subway runs underneath the bridge.
Yeah.
So they swing down to the subway, and he does manage to grab the suction cup one, the plunger one first before they go swing down there, and he uses it to keep them from falling off the subway.
She's like, oh, now I see why.
He's like, oh, I get it now. Okay. Now I know why you have that one.
Yep.
So yeah.
Yeah, so they escape and then go get his hearing aid fixed.
Yep.
By somebody. I don't know who that was, but somebody.
Yeah, it was just
somebody
random
in Chinatown.
person. And there's one point where he doesn't. It's before they get it fixed, I guess. Where they go back to her apartment. Yeah, they go back to her apartment.
Or her aunt's apartment.
Yeah, her aunt's apartment, where they're staying, where they're hiding out. And he gets a phone call.
Yeah.
And he thinks it's from his wife, and he can't hear her, so he's just kind of talking and like it's her.
Yeah.
And just kind of saying, sorry, I haven't made it back yet, And then Kate happens to come in and hears that it's not his wife. It's his youngest son.
Yeah.
And so she's like writing down messages, what the kid is saying so that he can talk to him and everything.
Yeah.
And everybody's asleep and he's up by himself and he's bored.
Yeah.
He just wanted to talk to his dad.
Yeah.
And wants to know if he's going to make it for Christmas movie night.
Yeah.
Which he can't.
Yeah, it was sad.
It was very sad.
He's like, I understand if you can't make it home for Christmas.
Yeah. And he's like, no, I'll be there. Don't worry.
It was.
So I'm like, if he doesn't make it there for Christmas,
you better get home for Christmas.
Boy, you better wrap this up and get home for Christmas. Come on.
So then they go get it fixed.
Then they go get it fixed. And they're like eating at a little diner. Yeah. And he's got it turned off.
Yeah, because she's talking so much.
She's talking, and then she's like, have you had that turned off the whole time? And that's when Pete's dog gets his name.
Yeah.
Because they have the dog with them.
And she's works on his branding some more.
Oh, yeah. She draws a costume for him.
Yeah, and draws his comic book costume with the wing eyes and the H on the head.
Yeah, it looks so stupid.
Well, he's had worse costumes, if you can believe it.
Oh my gosh.
It's so bad.
I definitely am glad that they did not go with that when they started Avengers.
It's silly. She's trying to make him into this hero, get all this recognition, but he's like, I'm not a role model. I've done a lot of stuff that, can't be a role model. But I thought that was a good look into Hawkeye. Yeah. He's very aware of who he is, or he has a kind of maybe too negative of a view on himself. Yeah. So, I don't know. She's like, you're my hero. The reason I became what I am. Yeah. So, you're a hero to somebody.
You're a hero to me.
Yeah, nobody else likes you, but I do.
But I like you. And then they decide that they're going to break into her mother's penthouse. Mm-hmm. So they do.
To figure out what's going on with Jack.
Yeah, with Jack. I'm just saying it, Jack. It's just easier. So yeah, they break in. Although it doesn't really look like they break in. It looks like they just go in. Yeah.
She's still welcome there, I think.
Yeah. So they go in there. And she logs into the computer and she's looking up all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Meanwhile, and there were a list of names. I was like, who are all these names? And
yeah, because they were looking up one of the guys, like the guy who was working as like a translator for Echo. So they were looking him up.
Was it Kiz or Kaz or something?
Something.
He's
like that.
In the comics, he's the clown. He dressed up like a mime.
Oh, I'm glad he's not a mime in this one. Cause...
Well, there's still time.
Oh, no, don't. And then you do like this mime-looking thing. Stop. As you say it. Stop it. Yeah, so quit. He's pretending he's trapped in a box. Oh, boy. So, yeah, while she's looking up all this stuff, Clint's like, I'm just going to wander around, I guess, and look at everything. And then suddenly there's a sword in his face, basically.
Ronin's katana.
Ronin's sword. And it's Jack, of course. Yes. Because he's the one who had the sword last, and it would make sense that he's there in the house, in the penthouse. Yep. And that's basically where it ends.
That's it, yeah. So what's going to happen next? This was a really good episode, though.
It was.
It was fun.
It was action-packed. It was fun. It was interesting. Like a lot of backstory for the villain, I guess. Yeah. I don't know if she's technically... I mean, I guess she's kind of villainous, but I'm hoping that she turns out to not be.
She's on the wrong path. Yeah. So we'll see how it ends up. She's going to have her own series, so...
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh. So, I mean, it might be a Loki thing where the bad guy still has a series, but...
But, I mean, Loki is kind of a good guy, too. So.
True. Yeah. It's a tough call.
I don't know. I kind of want her to be a good guy, though. Yeah. I think that would be fun to have her turn around.
Yeah, I think she's got a good story, and I I think that actress is really good.
Yeah.
I mean, without saying hardly anything, she portrays a whole lot of emotion and stuff. So.
Mm-hmm. And the little girl that they cast to play her younger self.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they looked
They nailed it. Yeah.
Similar.
Like, if you told me it was her kid, I'd be like, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, because when we watched it, it shows like, previously on kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it kind of ended on her face. And then it starts off with the little girl. I was like, that's got to be her.
Yeah.
That's got to be that character because it looks so much like her.
Yeah.
They did a great job of
very good casting.
And she was really good too, that little girl.
She was. She really was.
So, good job.
Impressive all around. Her dad was really good. Everybody was really good.
I feel like I've seen him in something before, and I don't know what.
Yeah, maybe.
And I forgot to look it up, because, I'm the worst.
Yeah, that's the worst possible thing. I can't believe you did this.
I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this.
Yeah, he's a Native American actor.
Okay.
Into the West. He was in Into the West.
Into the West.
That's probably what I've seen him in.
I don't know what Into the West is.
I know you don't.
Wow.
I feel like I've talked about it before.
I know you're not cultured.
I feel like I've talked about it before, but maybe not. It's basically these two families, one white family and one Native American family, and how they kind of all their lives interconnect. It's one of my favorite miniseries.
Interesting.
So we might have to watch it at some point.
Sounds good to me.
I really liked it.
Okay. Well, moving on. Past that, we also watched Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yep.
A Rankin and Bass production.
Mm-hmm.
The old classic.
Yep.
And it's weird, y'all.
It is. I forgot how weird it was. I haven't seen it in a long time. I probably haven't seen it in at least a decade. Maybe longer. I don't know. But, yeah. It
started off real weird with all these, real life news headline looking things of big snow, storms, area. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, I don't remember this.
Yeah.
All right.
Is this another thing coming on, or?
I was like, did I DVR the wrong thing? Because this has been on my DVR. It's not on there anymore because we watched it. But I DVR'd it last year. And never did watch it.
Yeah.
But yeah. So newspapers about a snowstorm, and then it goes on to show Sam the Snowman. Oh, by the way, this came out in 1964. That's the year it released, or it came out, and it was a television special, originally broadcast, or telecast, excuse me, and I'm just looking at a little thing about it. It says that it is the longest continuously running Christmas TV special.
Interesting.
Because it started in 1964, and it's been telecast every year since then.
Huh, all right.
So
when did the Charlie Brown Christmas come out?
Probably, I want to say 70s.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's 65.
Oh, so just beat it by a year.
Just beat it by a year.
Wow. I'm assuming it ran continuously also.
Probably.
It seems to be a big hit. Yeah. I remember watching it as a kid a lot. I've seen it multiple times.
I have too.
But I don't remember it being so weird. There were a lot of things you don't think about as a kid, I guess.
Yeah, there were a lot of things that as we were watching it, I was like, I do not remember this at all.
Yeah. I don't remember Santa living in a castle.
I don't remember Santa being as grumpy as he was.
Santa being a jerk. Santa sucks, dude.
Oh my gosh.
I
loved him though. Yeah. He's my kind of Santa.
and they're also Italian, which I didn't know. Or they're weird stereotypes. Mom, I don't want to eat the food no more.
I don't think you said it that
Papa.
way.
Yeah,
they do say Mama and Papa like that.
Mama.
But not quite so Italian.
Come on.
It was not quite so Italian.
What accent is that then? If it's not Italian, what is it?
It's just normal.
It's not Italian.
I mean, they talk in normal,
No. Well, yeah, when he's berating his elves,
when
they're
talking
to
any
each
other
other.
time, but yeah, sure, maybe when they say Mama and Papa, but
who gets not even whenever they're talking to each other, it's You know, when couples have baby talk to each other or something, or like when they talk kind of cute to each other. We don't do that. We're very professional.
We're very professional. We keep our relationship very professional.
Milady.
It's like we just email each other. Mark, could you please pass the salt? Sincerely, Krista.
Dearest Krista, imagine my surprise upon receiving your request. But no, yeah, that's their talk is like weird stereotypical Italian.
Well, anyway, all I put about Papa and Mama is ew, because I did not like it.
They are weird together. Calling each other mom and dad. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So after we meet Santa and Mrs. Claus, we meet baby Rudolph and his parents. So his dad is Donner.
Was this always canon that his dad was Donner?
I don't know.
Because who came up with Rudolph? Was it Sears? Or was it like Montgomery Ward or something?
I think Montgomery Ward.
Was it?
I think that's...
some store thing. Yeah. I wonder if it was always canon that Donner was his dad, or if they made it up in this.
I don't know, but there are several things I don't like about the whole Donner thing. The first one being that he's abusive to his child.
Sucks, yeah.
He's the worst.
He's like, oh, you're different. We gotta hide that.
And then the second thing being that his wife doesn't even have a name. She's just Mrs. Donner.
Mrs. Donner, yeah.
Like, really?
Yeah. There's a lot of troubling things. I feel like this really reflected that time.
Yeah.
Of like, you gotta be sports kid. You gotta conform, fit in, so you can get a good job and be Santa's reindeer, regardless of anything else.
It's a lot.
Yeah, so we're gonna hide up all the stuff that makes you weird.
Yep. So they put like mud on his nose at one point.
Yeah, and that doesn't really work.
Doesn't really work.
I don't understand the physics of his nose either. Like, his nose starts shining, and it like explodes all the dirt off of it for some reason. And
then also when it shines, it doesn't just shine. It makes this noise too. And it's the most annoying noise.
High pitched ringing.
Oh, I hate it.
I don't want him on my...
I hate it. No wonder
guide my sleigh.
No wonder the other reindeer don't want to play with it.
You know what? Donner's right. He should get rid of that stuff.
No, it is a very annoying sound. I can tell you that.
It is. But that's not his fault. He can't help it.
That's true.
And even Santa, who you're like, it's okay, Santa's going to come in and be like, oh, it's okay, Rudolph. One day you can maybe lead my show. He's like, no, he comes in, he's like, oh, you got to change that crap. I ain't having you in my sleigh if you're doing that.
Sorry.
I'm Santa freaking Claus, okay, buddy?
Can't have anybody with a red, shiny nose in my...
Get out of here, weirdo.
Leading my sleigh.
Daughter, whoop his butt. Come on, daughter. Kick him.
So annoying.
It is so weird, man.
Yeah.
Everybody's such jerks.
Such jerks. We've met, we, of course, have met Rudolph at this point and his family. And then you meet Herbie. Because you meet the elves.
Now, if somebody needs their butt kicked, it's Herbie. With that voice. He has the whiniest voice.
His voice does not annoy me as much as Rudolph's, though.
Okay, Rudolph has a bad voice, too. But his nose is usually, like, clothespin shut, so...
Yeah, true. But yeah, Herbie is very annoying. He does not want to make toys. He wants to be a dentist.
He does.
And so he... The head elf gets really mad at him, and he's like, you're holding up the line. No, everybody else has made all their toys, and you have to paint them or whatever.
Paint this train.
And he's like, oh, this sucks. I don't want to do it. I'd rather be reading about dentistry.
Yeah.
And so the lead elf is like, okay, well, everybody else is going to go take a break, but not you. You got to stay here and do this. And then he's finally just like, you know what? I don't want to do it. I quit. I'm out of here. And he just like opens a window and jumps out.
Yeah, basically. Well, at one point he gets a doll and is like working on its teeth somehow.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So yeah, he's weird, man.
Yeah, he's real weird. And he keeps talking about, hey, I want to be a dentist. But then sometimes he'll say, I am a dentist. And it's like, you don't have a degree.
He claims dentistry.
No, that doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
Just because you read a book about dentistry doesn't mean you're a dentist.
That's true. This is true. That's good advice out there. Just because you read a book about something
doesn't mean you're an expert.
Yeah. So then we go back to Rudolph.
Yes, and I guess he's grown up a little bit. He's a little bit older. He's got like teeny tiny antlers.
Yeah.
And it's time for him to go join with all the other baby
reindeer for reindeer games.
Yep, exactly. And he only really meets one of them. Okay, first of all, it shows all of them. And I pointed out that one of them has completely black eyes, and it was terrifying.
He's got crazy eyes. He has no, like, what is it called? Scalia? Whatever.
I don't know. He has no whites in his eyes.
Yeah.
We'll just put it that way. He's just all black.
Creepy.
It's like a demon reindeer.
Yeah.
Demon baby reindeer.
Yeah.
And they never show him again.
Up on that.
They never show him again.
Thank goodness.
Right? Because I would have been like, I'm terrified and I don't want to watch this anymore.
Yeah.
But he does get to meet Fireball.
Fireball, which is the worst reindeer name.
He's kind of the worst reindeer, too. But
yeah, he sucks.
Whatever.
All those kid reindeers kind of suck.
Yeah. So they start, the coach comes over. The coach is Comet.
Yeah.
He's like a gym teacher. He's teaching them how to fly.
Yeah.
And he tells, what is it? He gets one of them to fly and he just kind of jumps.
Yeah.
And falls flat.
Yeah. He's like, you're going to jump and it'll carry you. And
yeah.
He doesn't
let the
really
wind carry
fly.
you or whatever. I don't know. He doesn't really tell
down.
them. He doesn't really tell them what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
He's just like, you'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And so he jumps, he falls, and all the other reindeer are kind of laughing at him and everything. And then
but the coach is like, good job.
Good job. Nice job. It's like, oh wow, he's actually going to be a really nice guy. No.
Yeah. No, he sucks too.
So at this point, Rudolph has a fake nose.
Yeah, they made him a fake nose.
Covering his nose.
And he sounds like an
idiot. He sounds awful because he's like, I'm Rudolph.
Okay, Santa.
Okay, Santa. So yeah.
Hey, Rudolph's boy. He gets told he needs to go talk to those does over there.
Oh yeah, they're
some sweet does.
There's some sweet does.
Those does, all they can do is watch. Girls can't actually do stuff.
Girls apparently can't be in.
Yeah.
They can't. What is Vixen? With a name like Vixen, surely that's a girl, right?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know, but apparently.
I would think so, but apparently.
They're all gotta sit over there and just look pretty.
Apparently in this, they just get to sit around with bows in their hair. They don't get to fly or do anything cool because they're girls.
Yeah.
Ooh, they're does. They just get to have more baby reindeer.
Yeah.
They get to just go sit in the kitchen and make reindeer food.
One day you can be Miss Rudolph.
Well, at least she does have a name.
It is.
It is Clarice. So
Clarice.
There's one of them that likes him, and her name is Clarice. So he goes over to talk to her, and at one point she tells him that he's cute. She's like, "You're cute," and he goes crazy.
She thinks I'm cute.
She said I'm cute. She said I'm cute.
It's so horrible.
It's awful. And then he flies.
Yeah,
because he's so freaking stoked about her liking him that he just like flies off, and they're like, "Whoa,
yeah,
Rudolph's amazing! Look at him, he's flying!" And then he comes back down, and his nose pops off.
Yeah.
His fake nose pops off.
And everybody loses their mind.
And they're like, oh, no, get him out of here. Freak. What is this freak doing over here? Get him out. Make him go stand over with the does. He can't do anything.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
They're freaks, too.
Yes. So they basically banish him, kind of, and he runs away.
But Clarice is like, you were telling me you were going to walk me home.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She finds him, and she's like, Rudolph, you said you were going to walk me home.
Yeah.
And so then she sings like a little song to him and everything.
It's a terrible song.
It's not a good song.
Like, there are a lot of bad songs in this.
Well, okay, so, we haven't even talked about the other songs they sang.
Yeah.
Because at one, like, when Santa Claus shows up the first time, and he doesn't notice... Because I guess at that point Rudolph has like mud on his nose or something, so he doesn't see the red nose. And so Santa Claus is just like singing a little song to him, and he's like, jingle, jingle, jingle.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like playing with like the sleigh bells and everything. So there's that one. That's a pretty fun one.
It's not a bad song.
Yeah, I like that one. But then also, the elves have their own little song called We Are Santa's Elves, and they have, like...
put on a performance for him.
They put on a performance for Santa and Mrs. Claus in, like, the throne room or whatever, and Santa is just not having it. Care. He does not care at all.
It goes poorly.
So they finish it up. It's not great. Yeah. They finish it up, and Santa, after watching him, he's just like, needs work. I gotta go.
Just leaves.
He's out of there.
No compliment at all. Just like, whatever.
Whatever. This sucked.
Yeah.
I'm out.
And they get mad because Herbie wasn't there. They say it was his fault.
Yeah. That's why, but whatever. I mean, I don't think Herbie would have helped very much.
Yeah. So, nothing's going to save that.
Yeah. So then Clarice sings There's Always Tomorrow, and I cannot remember for the life of me how it goes at all.
Tomorrow.
Nope.
No?
That's not it. That's from a different thing.
Oh, okay. Probably from Frosty.
Sure. But anyway, so Rudolph runs off. He meets up with Hermie. Because after Clarice's dad finds them together and is like, you can't hang out with this freak. Yeah. You gotta go home.
Get out of here, freak.
Get out of here, freak. And so he runs into Hermie, who is like hidden in a snowbank.
Isn't his name Herbie?
It's Hermie.
Is it Hermie?
I think it's Hermie.
Oh, maybe it is. It's hard to tell with these voices on here.
It's Hermie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's Challenger.
Yes. Challenger. Oh, jeez. No, it's a Hermie.
It's a Hermie. That was Mrs. Claus.
Papa, it's a Hermie.
So anyway, they meet up.
They sing a little song. We're a couple of misfits.
We're a couple of misfits. Yeah.
So yeah, they do their little song, and they decide that they're gonna wander off together.
Yeah, they're gonna run away.
Mm-hmm. And when they get going, and they run into someone else.
Yeah,
it's Yukon Cornelius. And he's got a gun.
Dude. He's got a gun. He's got himself a revolver, just packing.
He's got a knife, and he's got a pickaxe.
Yeah, never fires that gun. No, surprisingly.
I mean, he could have him many times.
But he throws that pickaxe and gets real weird with it.
Oh my gosh! Why?
He picks it up after it drops, sniffs it like a dog, and then licks it.
And I mean, it's not just like it's not just like a single like lick all the way across. Yeah. It is like his tongue is just like all across it. Weird. It's so gross.
Yeah, I don't. What a weird choice.
Very weird choice.
And he talks and he sings Silver and Gold.
He doesn't sing Silver and Gold. Sam the Snowman sings Silver and Gold.
Does he? Oh, yes. Well, he mentioned Silver and Gold.
Because I mean, they have to have Burl Ives singing something.
Got to. Well, he sings a couple things, like Holly Jolly Christmas.
That's the only other thing. He sings the thing.
That's a couple things.
There we go. He also starts Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer at the very beginning of it, too. Because he's starting the story. But yeah, so he sings Silver and Gold. And it's like about decorating trees with silver and gold.
I guess.
I
don't remember the words of Silver and Gold.
Because I'm like, I feel like that's what it's about, but I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, so. It's not like my favorite Christmas song.
No. But anyway, so yeah, Yukon Cornelius is there, and then they get attacked by the abominable snow monster.
Yeah.
And
they were being followed by him originally.
They were being followed by him, yeah, at one point, because that's when they saw, like, Yukon Cornelius, I guess.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because Rudolph just automatically thinks, it's my nose. That's what attracted him. And it's like, Yukon Cornelius is over here, like, shouting.
Yeah.
You don't think that that's what...
Yahoo!
It's like, okay, I'm pretty sure that that's what he heard. And was like, what is this? Let me eat it.
Probably. Let me eat it.
So, they have to run away from him. They find, like...
They escape on an iceberg.
They escape on an iceberg. And Yukon Cornelius has dogs with his sled.
He does. two tiny dogs. Like
Is it only two? I thought there were four.
There's like four, but they're too tiny to pull that sled.
Oh yeah, they're not like huskies or anything like that.
They're like dachshund.
No, yeah, it's like
a poodle maybe.
These are not the appropriate dogs to have.
They were
as sled dogs, but they were very cute.
They were maybe the best part of the movie.
Maybe. So they drift away. And and then they like crash into another. I'm going to kill you one day.
You heard it here. File that away, everybody.
So they crash into this island, and where did the dogs go? Because the dogs just do not show up again. At that,
they don't show up again.
They show up again later, but they're just missing at this point.
Yeah,
it's just Yukon, Rudolph, and Hermie.
I feel like they fall like behind the sled where we can't see them.
That must be it, because they're nowhere to be found.
Yeah, they kind of take a tumble. I just don't see where they... I don't know where they go. So, maybe they stay with the sled.
Maybe. So, yeah, they are on the island of misfit toys.
Mm-hmm. Which, when I saw this as a kid, I remember it being like, oh, man, these toys are weird. Why are they... Yeah. They are misfit toys. But like, now it's like...
Yeah.
These aren't weird toys.
It's like, wow, I totally get why no one would want to play with these toys. And then I'm like watching it now and it's like, there's an elephant that's polka dotted. That's adorable.
That's not weird.
It's a doll that I don't even know what she does.
Yeah, I don't know that they said anything about the doll.
I mean, I think they did, but I don't remember it being anything like really bad.
Yeah, and there's a Charlie in the box, which apparently that's...
Oh, it's so weird because it's supposed to be a Jack in the Box, but it's a Charlie in the Box. He does the exact same thing.
Yeah.
It's not like I play with a Jack in the Box and go, oh, and look, it's Jack.
Yeah. Hello, Jack.
You can name him anything. It doesn't matter. I don't know. I mean, I can understand maybe the train that has square wheels because
that was a freak. We need to keep him away from everybody else.
And then like the toy bird that swims instead of flies or something. I don't know.
That would sell pretty well.
I mean, that'd be okay.
Swimming bird. If it goes from flying to swimming.
I don't think it could fly at all, though.
Oh, that's true.
Which is really funny later.
Yeah. I have questions later.
Yeah, but anyway, it's unloved or unwanted toys. And there's this winged lion named King Moonracer. And I'm like, I don't know why it's a winged lion. I don't understand.
Yeah, it's just like a griffin.
It's weird.
So unnecessary.
It's real weird.
Yeah.
But anyway, he goes out and he finds toys that don't have homes.
Yeah.
And children to love them. And he brings them back to the island.
Yeah.
And
he's doing the real work.
Yeah, so they go to the king, and they're like, oh, this is like a great place for us, because we're misfits also. Mm-hmm. You know, they even had a whole song about it.
Yeah. And
so they're like, can we stay here? And he's like, no.
Yeah, you're not a toy.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You can stay here one night, and then you gotta go.
Yeah.
So they are in like this little cabin, and Rudolph decides that he's going to sneak out and he's going to leave.
Because he thinks it's going to come for his nose.
Yeah, because he thinks that...
But you're in a house.
First of all, you're in a house. Nothing is dangerous there.
Yeah.
The abominable snowman, or snow monster, excuse me.
Bumble.
Apparently, yeah, because apparently it's genderless. Bumble. Which they kept saying Bumble, and I'm like, who is Bumble? Abominable. Okay, yeah. Bumble, sure. Okay, I just hear Bumble and think of a bee, but okay, whatever. So, anyway, Bumble is stuck on this other place because he can't swim.
Yeah, exactly. Because that was the whole reason he didn't follow him.
Yeah, that's the whole reason that Yukon Cornelius, got them on an iceberg to go across the...
Right.
Ocean. I don't know.
It's dumb.
It was
but
weird.
Then they're like, we gotta go back. We gotta talk to Santa about these toys so they can get a home.
Yeah, but anyway, Rudolph leaves on his own because he's afraid that his nose...
Oh yeah, Rudolph take off.
Because his nose is gonna attract danger or whatever.
But he did promise them before they left that he would find them home.
Yeah, and then time passes.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know how much time. I guess... a few months or something?
Yeah, he says a few months, but he grows up years.
He grows up really big, and at one point he's playing with these two baby polar bears, and then the mom is like, get out of here, you freak! And he just has to leave.
Yeah.
But he eventually makes his way back to Santa's place.
Yeah, his family went and actually looked for him. Donner actually felt bad, I guess.
What the heck? I mean,
and is like, I've got to go find my boy.
Yeah. So Donner and Mrs. Donner, because that's her
Mrs.
name
Donner
now.
and Clarice go out on their own.
Yes.
Without Donner.
Oh, is that what it is?
They go separate of him. They're like, we can't just wait around. We got to go get him too.
Oh, because they couldn't go at first because they're women. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
They got to watch the home.
Mm-hmm. So they all went out separately to try to find him.
End up in the same place.
But they all end up in the same place, basically. But he finds this out after he goes back, and I forget who tells him.
I don't know.
Maybe it's Santa. I don't know.
Maybe Fireball shows up. Like,
maybe.
Well, I'm back.
Hey, I'm Fireball. I don't know. I don't even know what his voice sounded like, but that sounds about like a Fireball
it was
voice.
annoying. So just an annoying voice.
But yeah, so they went out to find him, and they end up in Bumble's cave, because I guess we're calling him Bumble now.
They just knew that's where his family was for whatever.
Yeah, he just goes like immediately there.
I know where they'd go, into a cave, of course.
They must be in Bumble's cave. It's like, so he goes in there, and he immediately gets smacked by the abominable snow monster.
Smacked
and
down
just like
hard.
Unconscious.
Yeah. Which was fun to see.
It was. Meanwhile, Yukon and Hermie show up, and the dogs are back, so yay.
Yeah.
And they're gonna try to rescue the whole reindeer family, basically. Right. So, Yukon does this thing where he goes up.
Gets on top of the cave.
He gets on top of the cave.
Entrance.
And he like mines out some snow until there's like a big rock there. Uh-huh. And he just knocks out the bumble.
Well, he tells Hermes, go to the entrance and make sounds like a pig.
Oh my god, I forgot about the pig thing. Because he's like, Bumble loves nothing more than bacon, I guess.
Dude loves pigs.
So Hermes down there going, oink, 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 oink. Until finally he shows up and he's like, oh, there must be a pig out here. I hear oinking.
Yeah, this is obviously pig sounds.
Yes, oink, oink. So, yeah.
And then he knocks him out of
comes
that
to
boulder.
the cave entrance, gets hit in the head by a boulder, and then Hermie pulls out these, like...
rips his teeth out.
He pulls out these, like, forceps kind of things and just goes to town ripping his teeth out. Luckily, it doesn't show it.
Thank goodness.
It does show the teeth later, and it shows the poor abominable snow monster just, like, having to gum everything. He's just all gums.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't know what happened. It's like, I'll never be able to eat again. I mean, they're going to have to, like, feed him soft foods.
Yes.
What's he going to eat?
Yeah, he's going to die out there.
So that was sad. I'm like, this is the worst.
Yeah.
This is not a good ending.
But another thing, he still has, like, these really sharp claws.
That's true.
He could just shred some people, but he doesn't use them. I wish he would have, too.
But, so he gets into a fight with Yukon Cornelius.
Yeah, Yukon's like, oh, this is my chance to just beat up this poor injured creature.
Defenseless creature.
Yeah.
Because he's not doing anything with his claws, and he has no teeth, and he's just like, I don't know what happened. You can just imagine, like, it didn't show it, but I'm sure there would be blood just, like, gushing out of his mouth with all these, like, teeth that had been pulled.
And we
he's
found
probably
out
got dry sockets like crazy.
That's true. Yeah. And we find out at the end that he's actually a good guy, so they're just beating up this, like, good guy.
He's, like, really sweet at the end.
He has his nature is to just, he's gotta eat, man. Like, it's not his fault that he has to eat these reindeer. But
I mean, they were the ones just wandering around in the middle of nowhere.
Exactly.
They kind of deserved it.
They went into his cave. And so Yoko Cornelius tackles him off a cliff, and the dogs follow him, jumping after, like, oh my god, everyone just died.
They didn't have to jump.
Yeah, these dogs are so committed to Yukon, they're like, we'll follow you to the end. Like they're lemmings in a Disney movie. It was insane.
Yeah, so they go over the cliff, and it's like, they look down, there's nothing.
Yeah.
At the bottom of that cliff.
Yeah, they're gonna die.
Anyway, so they're like, well, there he goes. I guess we'll just go ahead and...
All right. Yeah. Let's go talk to Santa.
So they leave. They go to talk to Santa, and, what is this? They talk to him and they tell him, where they've been, and he's like, oh, I'll go pick up the Misfit toys on my way, And they tell Hermie that he can be a dentist now, and I'm like, he does not have a degree.
Yeah. He just will rip out all your teeth.
That's all he knows how to do. Did you not see the abominable snow monster and what he looks like?
His only tool is pliers.
So, yeah, he doesn't have a degree, but he's going to be the dentist, I guess.
Yeah.
And then they realize, oh, no, because if, the wind picks up, there are elves just, being tossed about outside.
Yeah, everybody, it's a hurricane-type snowstorm.
And, so it's a really bad snowstorm. And they're going to have to cancel Christmas.
Oh, no.
Because they can't make it. And then, of course, what happens?
Oh.
Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight?
Yay.
So, of course, he's like, no, Santa, you were a jerk to me earlier. So, no, that's not what happens. That's what should happen.
I wish that would happen.
He's like, oh, my gosh, yes, of course I will. So they ride off, they pick up the toys, they start just throwing the toys down. He doesn't stop. He just drives through the sky, just dropping toys, just giving them umbrellas. Yeah. Except for the bird. Yeah. The bird does not get an umbrella.
They're this thing can fly, surely.
And then you remember, it can't fly. it only swims.
Yeah.
That toy's dead.
Yeah. And I would say a lot of people died, but we see Cornelius and Bumble come back.
That's true. They do come back.
He just wants to help put the star on the tree. He wants to help out around the North Pole.
Yeah.
But he has no teeth anymore.
He has no teeth, so...
Yikes. Oh, and Cornelius... Yukon?
He finds a peppermint mine.
Finally finds peppermint. It finally pays off. Licking that pickaxe.
That's still disgusting.
Yeah.
You gotta quit. I don't
want... first off, I don't really want peppermint most of the time.
No.
Unless I really need some fresh breath. And I definitely don't want dirt peppermint.
Ew, no.
So, yeah, I don't know why he's so excited. So this movie was very weird.
Yeah. And it kind of, at first I thought that it had an abrupt ending. Yeah. Because I was like, oh my god, that's it? They're just dropping the toys down and that was it. But then they did end up playing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer again. Right. So I was like, okay, I guess that's fine, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was strange.
It was.
There were some other songs too that we didn't talk about.
Okay.
Let me find that list of songs. Oh, the Misfit Toys get a little song. They sing The Most Wonderful Time of Year, which is a fun one.
Yeah.
I like that one all right. Then, of course, you have A Holly Jolly Christmas, which was toward the end. Yeah. And then Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. So, Holly Jolly Christmas. I really like that one.
Yeah, it's a good song. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, that's it.
Yeah. 60s were weird, man.
They were.
Yeah. It's really no two ways about it.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. It was fun seeing it as an adult. Because I really don't think I've seen it as an adult. I might be wrong. Yeah. But I might not have been paying attention also when I was watching it.
Yeah, it's been a while since I watched it. I don't really watch the Rankin and Bass ones very often. I think the one that I've probably seen the most, or actually two that I've seen the most, are The Little Drummer Boy and the sequel to that. Right. Which you've never seen either of those. As far as you know.
I might have. I've probably seen at least the first one, but I don't really remember it if I did.
Okay.
If I saw it, I was young. So, yeah, we'll have to watch it.
Yeah, probably not this year, but maybe next year we'll watch both of them. I think that my mom has all of them on DVD. Oh, okay. So if I can get those, maybe next year we can do the double feature. It's not. I think they're only probably
they're short. Yeah.
15, maybe 30 minutes each.
I think so.
So it'll probably equal Rudolph, but
yeah. So we'll see.
Don't know what we're going to do next week yet, but it'll be another Christmas movie.
I have some ideas we'll talk about.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. And we'll see. But yeah, so let's have a snack.
All right.
And to get that taste out of our mouths,
What do you mean? Wait, I forget what he says to Santa. He says, what does he say?
Who?
Oh, ready, Santa. That's it. Ready, Santa. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, he sucks.
She said I'm cute.
It's so weird. Oh, gosh.
She said I'm cute. I expect you to do that anytime that I tell you you're cute now.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
I'm going to do it all the time.
If it ever happens.
I'm going to do it all the time just so you'll have to do it.
I can live with that.
What are you... I've told you you're cute before, you jerk. You make me sound like a meanie.
I know. But we know the truth. I don't want them to know too much about our lives.
Okay.
So our snack this week is Reese's Big Cup Peanut Brittle.
Yep.
Flavor.
Mm-hmm. So it is peanut brittle flavored cream. So it doesn't actually have peanut brittle in it, I guess.
Right.
With crunchy peanut butter. Oh no, crunchy peanut butter?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I don't like crunchy peanut butter, so
yeah.
I'm regretting this immediately.
Shred. So...
Nah, it's fine. I don't mind it that much. It's just I prefer creamy.
We had a few to choose from, and I said we should do this one because I accidentally had a mini cup of this.
Yeah.
Yesterday morning. To be fair...
Accidentally.
Oh, wait, no, it was this morning.
I was going to say...
Yeah. Because
okay.
we have a candy bowl at work, and I grabbed some candy. I thought it was just a little Reese's cup, but I didn't read the package.
And when you opened it,
I couldn't throw it back in the candy bowl after I already opened it.
So yeah, this is not a surprise for Mark, I guess. He's already had one.
I haven't had a big cup.
Okay.
Maybe it's different because the Reese's Minis are a different experience than a regular cup.
It is different.
So I'm going to take that as my excuse.
Sure.
So yeah, we're going to give these a try. They're different color. They're whitish, tannish.
They're like a...
light
Yeah,
tan.
I would say a tan, I guess.
Yeah.
They're flesh colored.
Whose flesh? I mean, they're like my pale flesh.
Yeah.
What do you think of the smell? Just right off.
It smells weird.
It smells weird. It smells
There's something about it. I don't know what it smells like, though. I can't figure it out.
It smells like a different candy, like an old candy.
It smells like a Mary Jane.
Mary Jane's. Yep. That's it. So
that's exactly what it smells like. That's weird. I don't know if I like that.
So get ready.
Oh no. I don't like the way you said that.
You think it smells like a Mary Jane?
Oh no.
I'm glad we have the big cup so we have to eat like a bunch of it. She loves it, ladies and gentlemen. She loves it. Just the way your eyes lit up after that first bite. Pure joy.
So good. There's a lot of outside of this too.
There's a lot,
thick. It is real thick.
It's thick.
So it's the cream that tastes like peanut brittle.
Mm-hmm. I guess.
I'm gonna eat it by itself.
I mean, but does it?
No.
You don't like crunchy peanut butter. How do you feel about peanut brittle? Do you like peanut brittle?
It's fine.
Yeah.
I haven't had any in a long time, but it's fine because I like the brittle part of it.
Yeah.
And I don't mind the peanuts because I like peanuts.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't mind them. It's just I want them to be... Okay, sometimes you'll get peanut brittle and whoever made it left the skin on the peanut.
Oh, you don't like that?
I do not like that.
I like the skin.
I hate the skin.
In that situation, I like the skin.
Not a fan. This thing is huge.
It is. You look so happy. You look like a child being forced to eat vegetables.
I think this is the worst peanut Reese's cup I've had ever.
Oh, that's definitely sure. Because I haven't really had many bad ones.
This was a mistake.
Yeah. I don't hate it, but it's just not right.
I would even prefer the ones that have the Reese's Pieces in them.
Yeah.
And I don't like those.
The thing about those is it just feels like too much.
I think it's fine.
I think the flavor's fine. It's just I don't need Reese's Pieces in there.
Yeah, and I don't mind it so much because it's like, as long as I know that that's what I'm getting. Mm-hmm. So I know that I'm going to get that crunch of the Reese's Pieces. But if it's like, if I get one like a little mini cup like you got, and it's one that has the Reese's Pieces in it, and I don't realize it until I bite into it, I'm like, oh no. But this I knew kind of what I was getting, but not really. I do not like the middle.
I don't mind the middle. It's just peanut butter with peanuts in it. Again, it may be a little much, but...
I mean, I'll eat it all, but it's going to take a while.
Yeah. So
there's so much of it.
There is. It's rich. I wish we were doing a video of this. It is the saddest thing to watch you eat this.
I'm just taking tiny bites just so I can maybe finish it.
Just 2 more big bites and you can stop.
I don't wanna.
I don't want to hear it. We made that for you in our factory. Your father, Reese, really made that for you.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So what are you going to rate that?
A 2.
Wow. That seems high. For that face, seems very high.
I mean, it's edible.
It's
not
edible.
Licorice, so I guess it's okay.
That is true. We need to save those low ones for licorice specifically. I'm going to give it... I'm not giving it much more than that. Like a 3, maybe. I don't like that outside. I don't like the smell. Because Mary Janes are fine, but I don't like them, really. So, yeah, I would say this is not a success. When I ate it, I was like, this is not what I expected. I was really hoping for, like, peanut brittle in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was something a little more peanut brittle-y.
Yeah.
A little more brittle-y.
It's like when I'm offered, like, when I think I'm going to have peanut brittle, but I actually get a peanut patty. Have you had a peanut patty?
What the heck is a peanut patty?
I'm sorry for all the people that have given me peanut patties in the past. Maybe it's a Texas thing. I don't know. But they suck.
Somewhere your family's like, oh no.
I hate them. I'm sorry, guys. I mean, they're not the worst thing in the world, but they are so disappointing. It's peanuts in this like red sugar cake thing. Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, it's weird. They're not good.
Why?
I don't know. I mean, maybe they're like easier to make than peanut brittle.
Who invented peanut patties? Elv Otwell. Blame that person.
Yeah, they're just...
It's a Texarkana thing.
That makes sense. It's a Texas thing.
Mm-hmm. There's some that are in the shape of Texas.
Well, we got everything in the shape of Texas. You name something, we put it in the state of Texas. Waffles, we've made it in the state of Texas. So, yeah, I would rather have these than a peanut patty.
The peanut patties, it looks like someone made baked beans and threw them up.
Yeah.
And it just happened to go into a round shape.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those look disgusting. I'm sorry.
They're not great. They're kind of like, maybe like Boston baked beans.
See, I like Boston baked
beans.
But
like with way too much of the coating.
Okay, I can see how that
to where it's like too much. Yeah. I don't know. It's just like all sugar and butter and oil and stuff. It's weird. But anywho, I don't know why they make it red too. Why do they do that? It's unnecessary.
The people who made the original ones, not red.
Oh, yeah? Still not good. Anywho, that's that. We don't recommend them.
You've almost finished it, though.
I've actually cut this down. It's been 40 minutes since she ate that first bite. She's so sad. Anyway, do you like peanut patties? Why?
What is wrong with you?
Why are you such a misfit?
Or do you like peanut brittle?
Yeah. And that's cool because it's good. What's your favorite Rankin and Bass? A lot of stuff we want to know.
Sure.
Just let us know anything.
Just please.
Just
Please
talk
talk
to
to
us. We're sorry we've made you mad. Please talk to us. On Twitter, at Having Funcast. Or on Facebook, at Having Fun Pod. Or, hold on. Wait for it. She threw up a little.
No. Or you can email us at havingfunpod@gmail.com.
Mm-hmm. So, until next time, go have fun. Don't eat peanut patties. And we'll see you then. Goodbye.
Bye.